What is up, everybody? Welcome to Week 9 of the TCU Horned Frogs Dynasty. TCU is officially on a win streak. We are 3-4, playing 0-6 Texas, and a win here would put us at 4-4, pulling even, and giving us a great chance to become bowl eligible, needing only 2 wins for that. But this won't be an easy one. Texas is not a bad team, they just have not had things going right for them at all this season, and we've had our bad games ourselves, and it would be quite the ugly one if we were to pull out and lose on this game. And in order to prevent that, TCU is going to have to come out firing, and we're going to have to see consistency on both sides of the football, not only from the defense but from the offense. Our offense has been known to put our defense in really hard situations, and as you can see, they give up a lot of rushing yards, and we need to take advantage of that early and often. And we're going to start out in a diamond formation, and we will be running. And it is B.J. Catalon. He's got 3 yards on his first carry of the day. Bring up 2nd and 7, and we're going to stick to the run as the toss goes right to Catalon. Missed block as he tries to get the edge. He's got himself 6 yards, and they're going to look at 3rd and 1 now. And they will go to the run again, and it is Catalon. He stays on his feet and stumbles forward for 8 yards and a TCU first down. So 3 rushes in a row and a first down. And here we go, read option. Boykin breaks 1 tackle, and he's got himself about 6 yards. So there we go, 4 rushes in a row. This offense is definitely going to stick to the run early. And the play action now. Downfield, he's got the 3rd string tight end. That is Charlie Reed for 12 yards and a first down for TCU. They go to the play action, and it works. Play action again. Boykin scanning the field. Downfield, Josh Doxson wide open for the touchdown. That was the most efficient drive I have seen all year. 4 rushes in a row to bring the defense up, and then 2 play action passes in a row to get huge plays, and 1 results in a touchdown. TCU up 7-0 early in this one, and Texas is going to look to answer. The handoff, and that's going to go to Jonathan Gray, and he's got a huge hole up the middle. He's a powerful back, and he's got himself 15 yards and a first down on Texas' first run. 2nd and 2. McCoy handoff to him again. He's tackled in the backfield. Jonathan Gray, loss of 3, tackled there by Chris Hackett, and that will bring up 3rd and 5. 2 men in the backfield for Case McCoy. Pressure in his face, and he just has to throw that one out of bounds. So TCU defense holds strong, and the offense will get the ball back. 1st and 10, and they're sticking to the ground again. Catalon up the middle, trips on his own blocker, but he's got himself 8 yards. And they have been very efficient on the ground so far today. 2nd and 2. Read option is on. Boykin on the keeper. He cuts upside. Has a lot of space. Tackled from behind. If he wouldn't have got that ankle tackle, I think he would have been gone. 16 yards, though, for him. 2nd and 13 upcoming now for TCU. Boykin back. Pressure. He's hit and he's sacked. He lost 23 yards. They had a free rusher, and this is going to be a long first down. Boykin dropping back. Pressure in his face. Downfield. Josh Doxson complete. First down. TCU 27 yards. 2 huge catches for Doxson. A huge first down and a huge touchdown. Now 3rd and inches. Catalon on the keeper. Runs into his own blocker, but he's able to get there and get the first down. There's a huge hole, but it closed up quick. And now they're facing 3rd and 6. Boykin dropping back. Drops back more. Pass to Doxson. He's in traffic, and he cannot hold on to that as he's hit. And TCU is going to go for the long field goal. Oberkrom with the kick, and it is good, and TCU will take a 10-0 lead on Texas, and we've got about 2 minutes left to go in the first. Texas ball, they're looking at 2nd and 10. Case McCoy handoff. Jonathan Gray's got space right side, cuts it up the middle, tackled in the ankles by Paul Dawson. That is 15 yards again for Jonathan Gray. He's a downhill runner. You do not want to let him get open. Case McCoy. Aired it out. He's got his tight end Swaim wide open up the middle. Jeff Swaim 20 yards. How is he getting that open? 2nd and 10 now. McCoy setting up the screen. Out to Gray. He's wrapped up by Devontae Fields. Loss of 3. Jonathan Gray goes nowhere on the screen, and that will set up 3rd and 13. TCU rushes 3. No pressure. Aired it out downfield. The interception is dropped by Jason Barrett, but it's 3rd down, and so that'll force the turnover, and they have to punt. 2nd and 13. Airing it out. There's Doxson again on another long play. 18 yards. He's got 3 receptions so far, and they've all been big. Boykin on the keeper. Read option. He's got some space. Up past midfield. One man misses, and he's finally shoved out of bounds past the 40. That is a 27-yard rush. He has been great on the ground so far on this read option. And they're going to stick to the ground. Catalan off the toss. He's got some space, and he's got himself a first down. He needed 4, and he got just that. It's first down for TCU. They've been moving the ball. They cannot be stopped so far. Downfield, Griffin Gilbert doesn't hold on. 2 drop passes in traffic on 3rd down, and TCU settles for another field goal. TCU now leading 13-0. Texas defense has done a pretty good job at limiting the damage. Deep downfield, intercepted by Elisha Olabo. Perfect job coming back on that. He left a man wide open over the middle, but he was able to come back to it and make the interception and saving what could have been a touchdown catch. So TCU gets the ball back after only 1 play, and Boykin on the keeper. He evades 1 man. He's got some blockers now. Hit hard after a first down. 10 yards for Boykin. This read option has been amazing so far for them. First down, man in motion is Stephen Bryant. The handoff will go right to Catalan. He's got himself about 5 yards. They have been very consistent with that run game. They just keep pounding it, and it keeps working. 1st and 10 as Boykin will go to the air. Deep downfield, he has him in. Cam White can't hold on to it. Great coverage there. 3rd down now coming up for TCU. Boykin changing the play at the line. Back to pass. Dropping back. Now he rolls out right, trying to evade pressure. 1 man misses, and he's tackled just short. They're going to call it 4th and 1. What is TCU going to do? They're going to go for it. And Boykin, is this going to be it? Yep, this is his designed QB run, and he just got there. That was close. Texas was ready for it, as he will do that a lot on short plays. He will roll out of the pocket and just run. And here he is again on the read option. Trying to get there, he's just short. They're going to call it 3rd and 1. They've been getting in a lot of these short situations. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. Now they just need to convert. Handoff, Catalan, right side, he's got space. Stiff arming a man, and he goes out of bounds after getting 5 yards. TCU down in the red zone again, as they have been extremely efficient with these drives. Boykin, screen, out to Wayman James, stiff arming a man. He couldn't get away from him. If he could have, he would have been into the end zone, but great running there by Wayman James, and 3rd and goal now upcoming for TCU. Boykin, scramble, throw, caught by Ladarius Brown, but he had to come out of the end zone. 4th and goal. What does TCU do? They're going for it. Boykin, back to pass, end zone, touchdown, Stephen Bryant. It was a risky call, but if it was turned over, Texas would have had it at their own goal line. So TCU now, their defense comes out again, and they've only given up 52 yards, and we only have 2 minutes left to go in this half. And it's intercepted by Jason Barrett. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. And again, TCU, they cannot stay off this board. Case McCoy, a bad throw. The pick 6. Missed tackle on Barrett, and he was off to the races. TCU is starting to run away with this one, as our score is 27-0 going into the half. You know, there's nothing we have to change. We are doing awesome right now. We'll see you the second half. Welcome back, as TCU has had a dominant performance over Texas. You know, at the start of this game, I was a little worried that, you know, this was going to be one of those where we just completely blow it. We let a bad team embarrass us, and it's been quite the opposite. We're starting to look like, you know, a better team, even though it doesn't say much against an 0-6 team, but, you know, let's keep it up. Texas ball at their own 25-yard line, as they're going to look to just get some points on the board. And Jonathan Gray, he is met by a squad of TCU Horned Frogs in the backfield. He's lucky he got back to the line of scrimmage on that one. 2nd and 10. Case McCoy airing it out. He's got his man Jackson Shipley. Finally, those two are able to connect. McCoy hasn't been going through the air much, but when he has, he's been getting some good completions. 1st and 10. The pressure is way too much, and he lost 10. Chris Hackett, I think, was the man that finally got the sack, but there were 3 men in his face. That'll bring up 2nd and 20. McCoy back to pass. He's got time, but the pressure is starting to come in. And he's got Jonathan Gray for 11 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 9, a little more manageable than 3rd and 20. TC is going to rush forward, but a free rusher comes in on the screen. He's sacked. That is Chucky Hunter. Oh, I'm sorry, Davion Pearson getting in there on the sack. Defense comes up huge with 2 sacks on that drive. And it's TCU ball as they try to take it up the middle, but Catalan only has 3 there. 2nd and 7. They're running a weird read option here. As it goes nowhere, the handoff went straight to Catalan, and he lost for 3rd and 11 now. TCU got to make a huge play now. Boykin, air it out, downfield. What an interception by Thomas, one-handed. One man to beat him, and that is Boykin. He can't wrap him up, but he's caught from behind. But what an interception by Duke Thomas, one-handed, just snatching that out of the air. Can't do much about that. Now Texas gets the ball really, really close to TCU end zone. Pass out to Jeff Swain, but he's just short. 2nd and goal. Handoff. Jonathan Gray, he's untouched. Texas finally is able to get on the board. But it is still 27-7. TCU gets the ball with about 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Boykin, he's going to take off. Or at least he's going to try. No, he stays back to pass, and he's sacked. Loss of 3. He wasn't sure what to do there. He hesitated, and it paid. 3rd and 13 now. Boykin, now he's going to scramble. And he does. Tries to get that edge. He's short again. They're going to call it 4th and 1. And what will they do here? They will go for it. Handoff, Catalan up the middle. He's got space. 8 yards and a 1st down. Risky play calling again, but when you're up by 20, you can generally afford to go for it. 2nd and 3. Catalan out middle. Tries to cut inside. He's got 7 yards and another 1st down. TCU has been moving the ball pretty much methodically throughout this entire game. 1st and 10. Read option. It's covered well on both ends. Loss of 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 12 now. Screen pass is going to go out to Catalan. He's got some blockers. Cuts it outside. Outrunning everyone. 1st down. 16 yards for BJ Catalan. Great job there to follow his blockers and then just outrun everyone to the edge. Boykin now. Catalan just dropped that pass. Oh my goodness. He tried to take off before he had the ball. 3rd and 10 now. Boykin dropping back. Pressure getting in his face. He's got a man, and that is Porter. Tries to make a move. He only got 7 yards. 4th and 3 now. And TCU just settles for the field goal. And as you can see there, Boykin has had a rough second half. He's only 3 for 8. And McCoy back to pass. Davis just barely holds on. Mike Davis is his #1 receiver, and that is his 1st catch of the day. And we're almost done with the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Gray. Wrapped up by Paul Dawson. And you have to credit that basically to Jason Verrett. He has been doing an amazing job of shutting down Davis. And he just hasn't been open the entire game. Jackson Shipley, how did he hold on to that in the middle of 5 or 6 guys? He somehow held on. 2nd and 2 now for Texas. Handoff goes to Gray, breaks the tackle, and another one. How did he get through that? Looked like a contortionist breaking all those tackles. 1st down for Texas. Case McCoy out to Jeff Swain. Stiff arms one, stiff arms another. Are you kidding me? Wrap this guy up. Oh my God, 2 huge stiff arms, 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 now for Texas. Case McCoy, he's going to keep it himself, taking it left side. He's got some room, and he's tackled just short of the 10. Texas now putting together a pretty good drive. Case McCoy's going to keep it again. Cuts in the middle, and he's tackled there by John Kuntz. He only got 1 there. 3rd and 1 now. TCU's defense looking to come up huge and make a stop. McCoy keeps it. He's hit hard. He didn't go anywhere. That's going to bring up 4th and 1. Sam Carter with a huge hit, but they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Why not? McCoy keeping it. Tries to go outside. He goes nowhere. Loss of 3, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And TCU is going to get the ball deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 from about their own 6. Read option. Catalan, he goes nowhere. In fact, he lost a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 for this offense. They've got to get the ball out of here. Oh my God, intercepted by Bendham. That's a pick 6. He tried to just throw a little safe throw out to the running back, and it was read perfectly, and that's one of the weirdest plays I've ever seen. Texas going for 2 here. McCoy just throws it out to Jonathan Gray, and he has nowhere to go. So it is now 30-13, but what a weird play. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Catalan keeping it, tries to juke out a man. He's only got 4 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. Boykin, he's got time now. He's going to try to take off. One man misses from behind. He's got himself a 1st down, 7 yards. So there's only about 6 minutes left to go in this 4th. Boykin screen out again to Catalan. He's got about 3 yards. 3rd and 6 again. TCU just trying to kill some clock right now. The pitch will go out to Wayman. James tries to get the edge, and he's got it. 1st down. Risky play call there on 3rd and 6 to run it, but it works out, and they've got another 1st down. Boykin has time. Pass out to Catalan. He's only got 3 yards. Couldn't get any yards after contact. 2nd and 7. Counter. Catalan. He's got the hole. Goes outside. 1st down. 8 yards for him. If he could have turned that corner, he might have been gone. He's got the speed to do it. 3rd and 7 now for TCU. Boykin. Airing it out. He's got Brandon Carter. 11 yards. That is his 1st reception of the day. Sorry, that is his 2nd. 1st and 10. Boykin. Back to pass. Hit. What? It's intercepted. Another freak interception. This defense is... They're sticking in there. Chris Whaley with a weird interception. Texas ball, I guess. 2nd and 3. McCoy. Airing it out. What a catch there by Sanders along the sidelines. He's got himself a 1st down for Texas. 3 minutes left to go in the 4th. Texas has got to get downfield and score quick. Airing it out. Interception dropped by Kevin White. I cannot stand to see that. You got to stop celebrating. You got to start intercepting those balls. 3rd and 7. Airing it out again. And another one. Kevin White. Stop dropping interceptions. 4th and 7 now. Case McCoy back to pass. He's got all the time. Starting to scramble. Pressure coming up behind him. He's sacked by Devontae Fields and John Kuntz. Turnover on downs, and it's not going to take much for TCU to put this game away. Handoff will go to Catalan up the middle. He's got himself about 4 yards, bringing up 3rd and 3. Boykin on the keeper. He's got a 1st down and more. TCU just driving on him. Killing this clock, and Texas cannot stop the run right now. 2nd and 10. They've got all the time in the world as they hand it off. No, Boykin's going to keep it. Breaks one tackle. What a play. Runs through another man. Boykin is still on his feet. What a play by Trayvon Boykin. 17 yards. He's over 100 yards on the ground today. What a play by Trayvon Boykin. And that is essentially going to put this game away. 3, 2. Oh, they're going to get one more playoff before this game's over. And it's Trayvon Boykin. Jukes out 2 men and he's in. Touchdown. That is a little bit of rivalry play right there. And Texas is going to remember that one. TCU just putting it on. And that will be our final score here. TCU ran away with this one. But they still did give Texas a chance. But Trayvon Boykin had an amazing game other than those weird interceptions. TCU was able to easily walk out of this one with a 37-13 victory with that last touchdown at the end there to just rub it in. This was easily one of the best games I played. I was really worried that I was gonna, go easy because they're 0-6 and I always seem to have that really bad mentality. But the team played amazing. Offense, defense was great. They had those weird plays. I mean, I threw that one really bad interception, and I kind of panicked being backed up like that. I should not have thrown that. I should have thrown it away. Thankfully, it did not impact the game at all. It didn't give them any momentum as they just could not capitalize. So, all in all, it was a great game, and we're going to look to keep this win streak going as we play 3-5 West Virginia next week. They have an amazing defense, and it'll be tough for us to play against them after we had an easy game against Texas. See you next week.